Hi there, my name is Dr. Nicole Siegfried. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. I hope you find this video helpful.
The feeling of emotional numbness can be hard to put into words, and your experience of it may be completely different from another person's. Some describe it as feeling blank, empty, or detached from yourself, or it may seem like the world around you has gone slightly out of focus or lost some of its color. Most of the time, emotional numbness is caused by something else and it doesn't hang around for very long. This means that there are likely some things you can do to find relief. Today I'll cover some of the most common causes of emotional numbness and what to do if you're feeling that way. Emotional numbness could be your response to physical fatigue, stress, or overwhelm. Or it could be a symptom of an underlying condition like major depressive disorder, PTSD, an anxiety disorder, or depersonalization, derealization disorder. And sometimes antidepressants can cause emotional numbness as a side effect. Most college students experience a mental health condition at some point while they're in school. And unfortunately, very few end up seeking treatment or exploring their on-campus resources. In any situation when you're feeling numb, there is help available. In addition to mental health treatment, taking care of your physical health can help you start feeling like yourself again. You can also try practicing mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Make sure you're eating a balanced diet and sleeping 8 to 9 hours each night. Exercising regularly. Also, spending time with your friends can help you feel better, even if you don't talk about your feelings. You know, that social interaction. So what does emotional numbness actually feel like? Numbness can describe several closely related feelings. You may be feeling apathetic, indifferent, unfocused, withdrawn or distant, disillusioned, empty, isolated, or nothing at all. There may be days when a lot of time goes by and you hardly even notice. Some people show their emotional numbness outwardly, and other people, it can be hard to tell that there's anything wrong at all. When you start to lose your motivation or feel compelled to self-isolate, emotional numbness can start to affect your life. It can be hard to tell exactly what's causing emotional numbness. It could be a combination of different physical conditions, life circumstances, and overwhelming emotions. When the body endures physical fatigue or prolonged stress and anxiety, exhaustion and high levels of stress hormones can leave you feeling emotionally numb. It could also be a result of repressing intense emotions like anger. So let's go over some issues that could be contributing to your emotional numbness. First, physical and mental fatigue. Burnout is a very real phenomenon. People who report high levels of stress at work can be less emotionally reactive and experience depersonalization or cynicism. Next is elevated stress. Lower stress hormone levels after periods of elevated stress have been associated with periods of emotional numbness in people with PTSD. Next is effects on trauma. In individuals who have experienced trauma, rapid fluctuation between a baseline emotional state and stress response has been linked with more reported feelings of emotional numbness. Next is medication side effects. Antidepressants can potentially cause emotional blunting, but it may be also a residual effect of insufficient treatment of depression. Each individual should work closely with their prescriber to manage both the symptoms of the primary condition and the side effects of the medication. And next is dissociative disorders. Emotional numbness with other symptoms like memory gaps, out-of-body experiences, or an altered sense of time can be a feature of a dissociative disorder. This goes beyond momentary bouts of dissociation and episodes that last for long periods of time. So how do you go about getting some short-term relief? When you're feeling numb, you may not want to do much of anything at all, but getting started is the hardest part. You can change your mood pattern by changing your environment or working out some of the negative feelings bogging you down. Here are some strategies for some quick relief. First, get some joyful movement. You could go for a walk, do some yoga, or turn up your favorite music and dance. Next is connecting with a friend. Talking about anything with a good friend can release those feel-good hormones and help you feel more grounded. Next is releasing pent-up feelings. Repressing negative feelings like anger or frustration can contribute to emotional blunting. Finding a kickboxing gym or even gently tearing discarded paper to release some negative energy can be a great tactic. Next, try grounding or mindfulness practices. It can help you get out of your own head and back into your body by practicing mindfulness. Sitting outside on a nice patch of grass can be very therapeutic. Imagine a root extending through the base of your spine and connecting you with the earth below you. So how about preventing emotional numbness long term? If you've been feeling this way for a while, you may need some help from a licensed clinician. There are some things you can start to do now that may make you more resilient to feelings of numbness in the future. First is psychotherapy. A therapist can help you safely explore where these feelings are coming from and navigate your personal development for a better overall mood. Also, medication. Some people need medication to help them manage their moods and emotions. Talk to your doctor or psychiatrist about medications that might help. Next is building up your emotional resilience. Building a long-term mindfulness practice can help you feel more embodied and grounded in general. Try finding a yoga class or a meditation podcast to listen to. Overall, recognizing that you're not feeling well and you could use some help is an important first step. Reaching out to a friend or professional is a great sign of maturity and growth. There also may be some mental health resources available on your campus. Your resident advisor or your campus health center should be able to point you in the right direction. Finding a therapist you like is another step you can take while you're managing a busy school schedule. If you feel like you need a higher level of mental health care, Lightfully U is a great option. It's a virtual, intensive outpatient program for young adults ages 18 to 25. You can make your treatments work around your school schedule and attend virtual sessions from anywhere, even in your pajamas, from your couch. We'll literally meet you anywhere. You'll also meet others who are working on their mental health also. Change is possible. When you're ready to take the first step, reach out to our admissions team. We'll take the next steps together towards the fullest, brightest version of you.